Hello, this is Laura. Today, I want to talk about something exciting and personal at the same time, talking about your dreams and future plans in English. Many English learners can describe their daily routine or talk about simple topics. But when it comes to speaking about dreams, goals, and the future, they suddenly feel unsure. They do not know what words to use, how to organize their thoughts, or how to express their ambitions naturally. But talking about dreams is one of the most meaningful types of conversation. When people share their dreams, they share a part of their identity. They talk about what excites them, what motivates them, and what kind of life they hope to create. Let's start with something simple. When someone asks you about your future, they might say something like, "What are your plans for the future?" Or "What do you want to do in the next few years?" These questions are very common in everyday conversations, especially when people are getting to know each other. A natural way to answer this question is to start with a simple structure. You can say, "I hope to," "I'm planning to," or "I would like to." These phrases make your answer sound clear and natural. For example, you might say, "I hope to improve my English so I can communicate confidently with people from different countries," or you might say, "I'm planning to start my own business in the future." Another simple answer could be, "I would like to travel to different countries and learn about new cultures." These sentences are simple, but they communicate your dreams clearly. Now let's talk about expanding your ideas. When you talk about your dreams, it is helpful to explain why that dream is important to you. Adding a reason makes your conversation more interesting and more personal. For example, instead of saying, "I want to become a teacher," you could say, "I want to become a teacher because I enjoy helping people learn new things." That small explanation adds depth to your sentence. Another example might be, "I want to work in technology because I enjoy solving problems and creating new ideas." When you share your motivation, the conversation becomes more engaging. You can also talk about steps you are taking to reach your goals. This makes your dreams sound realistic and active rather than just imaginary. For example, you might say, "I want to improve my English, so I listen to podcasts day and practice speaking whenever I can." Or you could say, "I want to work in marketing, so I am currently studying digital marketing and learning new skills." Talking about actions shows commitment. Sometimes people like to talk about long-term dreams as well. Long-term dreams are goals that might take many years to achieve. When speaking about long-term goals, phrases like, "One day I hope to," or "In the future, I would love to," sound natural and expressive. For example, you might say, "One day I hope to build a successful career and help my family live comfortably," or "In the future, I would love to travel the world and experience different cultures." These types of sentences sound natural in conversations because they show hope and vision. Another important part of talking about dreams is being honest about challenges. Not every dream is easy. Sometimes people talk about the obstacles they might face. For example, you could say, "I want to study abroad, but first I need to improve my English and save enough money." Or you might say, "I hope to start a business someday, but I know it will require a lot of hard work and patience." Talking about challenges makes your dream feel real and relatable. Let's also talk about asking others about their dreams. Good conversations are not only about speaking, they're also about listening and asking questions. When someone shares their plans, you can respond with curiosity. You might ask, "What inspired you to choose that goal?" Or "How do you plan to achieve it?" Or "When did you start thinking about this dream?" These questions keep the conversation flowing naturally. Another useful expression is talking about possibilities. Sometimes you're not completely sure about your future yet. That is normal. In those situations, you can say things like, "I'm still exploring my options," or "I'm not completely sure yet, but I'm interested in." For example, you might say, "I'm not completely sure what career I want yet, but I'm interested in technology and communication." This type of answer shows honesty and openness. Now let me tell you something important. Your dreams may change over time, and that is okay. As you grow and gain new experiences, your goals may evolve. Talking about dreams does not mean you must know every detail of your future. It simply means you are thinking about the direction you want your life to go. Dreams are powerful because they guide your decisions. When you talk about them, you clarify them. When you share them, they become more real. Let me ask you something. If someone asked you right now about your dream for the future, what would you say? Would you talk about your career? Your education? Your lifestyle? Your personal growth? Take a moment to think about it. Now, write in the comments, "My dream is," and complete the sentence with your goal. Maybe your dream is to become fluent in English. Maybe you want to travel the world. Maybe you want to build a successful career or help your family. Sharing your dream can be the first step toward achieving it. If this episode helped you feel more confident talking about dreams and future plans in English, like this video and subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe, you're joining a community of learners who are growing their English step by step. This is Laura. Remember, your dreams are not just ideas. They are possibilities waiting for action.